Pokémon anime has a history of deviating from the franchise's original ideas on a number of occasions. The Pokémon anime tends to follow in the footsteps of the numerous games that create the various locales and generations. This implies that by the time the anime comes out, players and fans of the franchise will have been taught stories, facts, and rules that they believe to be gospel. Nonetheless, the Pokémon anime has been known to take artistic license with a variety of franchise concepts, and although some seem nonsensical, others make creative sense. Regardless, disregarding the standards that have previously been established inside the franchise might cause more harm than good, because the absence of consistency affects the sense of continuity and immersion. At number 10. Characters that do not age beyond a certain point create inconsistencies. The fact that Ash Ketchum has never aged beyond 10 years old irritates fans because it undermines any sense of continuity. All of Ash's adventures take place in different parts of the world, but they aren't always connected in a logical way. While he has forgotten many important lessons along the way, he has kept key things that have helped him improve as a trainer and person. The fact that Ash hasn't aged in 25 years takes away from the immersion that the Pokémon franchise is known for. Although the anime can easily be watched in installments, there are still underlying stories that require extra attention in the long run. This could be aided by consistent aging and advancement. At number 9, the Gym Challenge and Region Scope were called into question after Gary Oak revealed 10 Kanto badges. The rivalry between Ash and Gary was a compelling concept throughout the Kanto and Johto journeys, although it was arguably underexplored. Gary's appearances were mostly rubbing in the fact that he was far ahead of Ash in terms of areas visited and Pokémon discovered. Gary even revealed in Battle of the Badge that he had gained 10 gym badges, several of which were not even those that Ash had earned. It had always been assumed that each region had 8 gyms and gym badges to complete before entering the Pokémon League. Despite giving the impression that they are traveling all over the Pokémon world, this reveals that Ash and his pals are barely investigating any of it. At number 8, Ash pulls off a number of bizarre maneuvers that should not be possible. Over the course of the whole Pokémon anime, Ash has come up with numerous unique and incredibly irrational techniques that simply would not work in the games. While the anime must stray from the game's turn-based fighting, it occasionally goes too far beyond trainers simply directing their Pokémon to evade. To battle Tydonliza and Fantina, Ash has used methods like Thunder Armor and Counter Shield. Not only do these examples, particularly the first, lack logistical logic, but there are also maneuvers that are being used for purposes other than the intended ones. At number 7, Pikachu has defeated ground types despite type matchups on multiple occasions. Given his diminutive stature and the fact that it never evolved into Raichu, Ash's Pikachu is well known for being overpowering, but Pikachu has also accomplished feats that aren't conceivable in the games. The fact that ground types are immune to electric type moves have been overlooked on countless occasions. When Ash fights gym leaders of the rock and steel types, this problem frequently arises. When it comes to these Pokémon, it's almost as though the anime ignores the secondary typing of ground. Pikachu has used an inconceivable electric type attack to finish down countless Onix, Geodude and others throughout the show. At number 6, in Screech, Pikachu was defeated with a supposedly non-damaging move. There are many moves that are depicted differently in the anime than they are in the games. Some, on the other hand, go well beyond the realm of their ostensible constraints. The gym leader's Onix was able to knock out Ash's Pikachu with a Screech when Ash fought Rourke in his first unsuccessful Oraberg gym challenge. Screech's defense is reduced in the games, yet it was strong enough to drive Pikachu backward and knock it out in this scenario, albeit due to a contact with a massive boulder. At number 5, Shingo tried to finish off Ash's Heracross with a false swipe with his scissor. False swipe is a move that has shown to be useful to Pokémon trainers over time. Its principle of leaving at least 1 HP on the opponent makes it ideal for catching Pokémon in the wild. However, in the anime, a trainer named Shingo planned to utilize the move to defeat an opponent in the episode Wired for Battle. Shingo's scissor was stopped by Ash's Heracross, which easily resisted the attack. However, it was never explicitly stated whether or not false swipe genuine components were acknowledged, as it may have simply been a case of ignorance on the part of the program or the trainer. At number 4, there have been several inconsistencies with the Ghost-type Pokémon's properties. Although Ghost types will always remain a strange and enigmatic group of Pokémon, there have been numerous instances in which the anime has failed to adhere to the type's previously established rules. Although both Ghost and Normal types should be immune to attacks from the other, Agasta used Lick on Team Rocket's Meowth in a ship full of shivers. In Hoenn alone, there was also an inconsistency with Haunter using Ghost-type moves on the same Meowth, yet its own move Furious Swipes have no impact. The inconsistencies are understandable in terms of making the ghost type appear formidable and scary, but they go against the franchise's actual rules and matchups. At number 3, Pikachu's victory over Blaine's Rhydon resulted in a slew of problems. The Pokémon anime features multiple instances of ground types getting hit by electric attacks, but one in particular has enraged viewers more than others. Pikachu targeted the gym leader's Rhydon's horn with electricity during Ash's battle with Blaine in the Cinnabar Island gym. Rhydon's lightning rod ability is useful in the game since it protects it from electric attacks, but in the anime, the horn was just an easy way for Rhydon to be eliminated. This was one of the instances in which Pikachu's narrative armor and concerns of convenience irritated fans. At number 2, status effects have been used as battle enders in the anime. Pokémon have always been a part of the battle in the games until their HP has been depleted to 0. This means that status effects like sleep or paralysis do not preclude individuals from participating in the proceedings. Any infliction of sleep or other status ailments, on the other hand, could signify instant defeat in the early stages of the anime. Due to status conditions, Ash had to recall various Pokémon, with the court even deciding that a squirrel had been knocked out by Richie's Butterfree while it was actually sleeping. Pokémon should always be allowed time to wake up or recover from status ailments within the tactical realms of a battle, as the anime respects turn-based combat in its own way. And finally, at number 1, without winning or earning them, Ash received a number of gym badges. Players must win battles in order to receive rewards and gym badges in the Pokémon games. However, in the anime, Ash is able to win several gym badges by non-traditional means, jeopardizing the gym challenge circuit's integrity. Ash has received the gym badges for putting out a decent effort or saving a Pokémon, despite the fact they should only be given out for well-deserved triumphs. Shortcuts do absolutely nothing to advance the anime story in any manner, and even end up jeopardizing the protagonist's credibility. And those are 10 times Pokémon broke its own rules. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time.